Hello, beautiful souls. If you are watching this video, you want to heal, right? You want to move forward. You want to let go of your past for some reason, right? I feel like the person I'm talking with has been through a lot in their life, right? But I know that you also know that it was necessary, right? From tower to tower, an empress gets born. But the thing is that you want to heal, right? You want to lose all of those old energies behind, but especially at this time, right, where there are more light upon the shadows. You you might be seeing not upon the situation itself, right? This has to do with timelines and or past lives or whatever you want to call it, right? Now you're seeing the universe bringing you that situation again, maybe because we talked about it, or you still are talking about it, okay? That's okay, nobody's perfect, right? But the thing is that you are trying to deny not only the situation itself, which is your past and the thing you went through, but also every, how do I call this? I'm seeing like holograms, right? Confirmation. I'm seeing holograms. I'm seeing holograms of the situation. So like you are receiving the same energy with a different face, with a different, basically a different face, right? Because in this video I'm talking about relationships, and we know that the heart is the most important thing, right? But you're still denying the second levels of that energy. For example, you suffered with somebody, right? And that person was like, confirmation again, that person was, I don't know, that person was into the gym, right? But you moved on from that person, you heal that situation, right? At some point, you heal that situation. But now you feel like you're attracting people who go to the gym, right? And this is just an example, you know how it goes. You feel like you're attracting that person who went to the gym, who goes to the gym. Or you keep seeing people who relate with gym stuff. This is a weird example, but let us suppose so, right? But now, since you like, but now, since gym and like, yeah, gym stuff reminds you of that person, right? You are ignoring everything that relates to that, right? Now you cannot see anything related to it. You don't want people who go to the gym, and like, obviously going to the gym is awesome, okay? Don't stop. But you know what I mean? You're like trying to delete that energy from your life. But at the same time, you're not allowing the spirit, right, to come and still show you that energy, right? But in a different phase, in a more healed version, in a way that could bring justice to your life, right? Because I don't know, the next guy from the gym, maybe he's gonna love you like that person didn't, right? Maybe if you accept that energy from the gym, you will learn more about the situation that went through, right? But since you're like, you're trying to protect yourself, and that's normal, okay? We are human. But I feel like in this case, you take what resonates, right? I also feel if you're listening to this message, you know what I'm talking about. Because as we move through timelines, right? Or even past lives, depends on how you feel about it, how you see it. We energy never dies and we attract the same thing, right? Because that's what we have inside, or that's our life path or something like this, right? But it always goes on higher and higher levels, right? So I feel like you're trying to heal, and you thought you did, but you didn't heal it fully, right? Or else the gym wouldn't be no problem to you, you know? And I feel like the spirit is, it's still sending you that energy, it's still sending you that type of people, it's still sending you that type of like of like a hologram, I want to say, right? And because you know your story, because you know the circumstance, because you know yourself very good, you know what it is, right? But at some point, I feel like you still didn't heal it because you're still not allowing that energy within your life to come to your life, right? Because take what resonates, maybe it was freaking serious, maybe it took a long time for you to get out of that situation, and it's perfectly normal, and we must have compassion upon ourselves. But trust God, okay? In this circumstance, trust God because He's trying to heal you, okay? And you should allow it, right? Yeah, I don't know why so much pain is coming over, and we are going to heal it because that's what we are here to do, right? But yeah, my message was this, like, even if you feel like it's a red flag, okay, because it reminds you of what happened, trust the spirit, okay? Do not be dumb, right? Do not, I feel like who I'm talking with, you're a highly intelligent person. You know what you're doing, you know yourself, you know who God is, right? In all He is, in all the multidimensionalities that He has. But yeah, the thing is like, allow the spirit to come and heal you, okay? Because I feel like that's all he or it wants to do, right? Is to heal you. That's why it keeps sending you things so you can move to the next level, right? And if you do not allow it, you keep coming to you're gonna go to lower levels, right? And that's not what we want. We want to rise, right? And yes, I guess that was my message. It's just a message of healing with best energy, but still, we can live in many houses, right? And with that, help many people. This message was valuable to you, please put a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Your donations are appreciated. A super thanks to I love you guys so much, so much, so much. Hope you heal. I thank you so much for being there, and I'll see you soon. Bye.